Do you want to come and see Dad working out? Do you want to come and see him? Come on, go see him. You're in here nice and early. Imagine if we taught the dogs how to use the treadmill.
Oh, I think she would.
And then we wouldn't have to take them out for a walk. Oh, Bob, Daisy's come out too.
Oh.
So cute.
Oh.
Instead of lifting weights in the gym, you lift our dogs.
We bicep curl the dog sometimes, look.
Yeah.
Ooh. Look at her face, look. Ooh.
She looks so concerned.
Cute. Good morning.
Good morning, Daisy.
My three beautiful girls. Look at her lips.
But both of them are starched.
Show the camera your lips. Show your lips.
Let me see your lips. Wow, we thought we'd come out to say good morning because you're in here early.
I am in here early. I feel like we're getting a step closer to summer.
We are.
We're like 2 months away, guys, from summer.
Yeah.
And we need to be in the best shape we can.
Yeah, we're getting there. We're working as hard as we can. I mean, we started our 5 AM morning routine thing last week. We did that for a video. And we haven't really stuck to it since we did the video because it's a bit intense. But
I can't lie, I don't ever want to wake up at 5 AM ever again. My body felt so run down. But I'm sure if I kept to it for another week, we would have felt fine.
Yeah, it was like after that first week, I was so exhausted. It all hit me in one go. But yeah, where are the dogs?
I don't know.
This morning, Harry said that I look like a slick back, spiky eyebrowed boiled egg.
Yeah, you do. But you look like the cutest bald egg to ever exist.
At least that's a good thing.
Not an ugly bald egg.
Right, I'll leave you to it. I'm going to make us some breakfast, okay?
Group kiss. Oh, I cannot be the only one this year that's suffering this bad of hay fever. Oh my god. I feel like I'm actually ill. I feel like I've got COVID or something. Me and Rosie are struggling so much. Like, my eyes are like burning.
Hay fever is so underestimated. Like, I thought it was just a couple sneezes here and there. But
know.
I actually feel like I've got COVID.
No, that's what I just said.
It's awful.
Like, this morning I woke up and I just felt like I couldn't even move. Like, I'm not even exaggerating. I've never had hay fever this bad in my life.
Yeah.
And it probably doesn't help that we live right by a field. So hold on, look.
Yeah, that describes how when I have hay fever, I feel like this.
Thank you for licking my leg. How does that taste? Does that taste good?
When I have hay fever, I literally feel like this.
I know.
Tell me you have hay fever without telling me you have hay fever.
Oh, this, honestly.
Itch your nose how you're just itching it.
So for those of you guys that watched this video that we posted around about 2 weeks ago of me saying that I was going to change my name. I have had so many of you guys ask me questions on Instagram. Oh my god, my hay fever is so bad. Oh, let's try that again. I've had so many messages on Instagram asking me why my name has not changed to Harry Loveday. My name was going to be Harry Loveday, but I'll be honest with you guys, I feel like I rushed into it way too soon. I feel like the word Loveday doesn't really feel right. It doesn't feel like it's me, and I did feel like it did at the start, but then the more I thought about it, I was like, Harry Loveday, it just doesn't feel like me. And the whole point of me changing my name is because my real name is Harry Potter. I never felt like I've owned me. I feel like I've been living in someone else's footsteps my whole life. Being called Harry Potter, you guys can understand how that feels. And it sucks. I don't want to be called Harry Potter. But then again, I also don't want to be called Harry Loveday because I also feel like I'm not living in my own footsteps again. Obviously, changing your name is such a big thing. And I didn't really think about how much of a change it has in your life. The name that I decide to change my name to is going to be mine and Rosie's kids' name. Mine and Rosie's kids' and their kids' It's going to be a whole new name, and I want to have a legacy of my new name, and I don't want to have something that doesn't feel like me. So Loveday, I feel like I rushed into it. It doesn't feel right for me to have that as a name. It doesn't feel like me. The same exact way as Harry Potter also doesn't feel like me. So I'll be honest, I'm kind of stuck. I don't know what name to have. Please help me. If you guys have any ideas of what last name I should have, please put it down in the comments because I want to have something unique. I don't want to have a name that's kind of like taken from someone else or it's too common. I want like a last name that no one else really has, but sounds cool, and it also sounds cool for Rosie, and it also sounds good for our future kids and our future kids and our kids. Please leave a comment, and I'll love you forever. Okay, we can be best friends forever. This dog is human, I swear.
Kids.
She's not a dog. If you were to walk into this room, this is what you'd see. You'd see the first dog here, second dog there. You're not dog, you're a human.
Wait, you need to put in the clip of her laying in the exact same way in the beanbag in our apartment when we first got her.
Look at this photo, and now look at this one.
Oh my goodness.
It's the same dog, just a couple years older.
Oh no, don't even say a couple. That makes it sound like she's growing up.
You guys have followed us since we first ever got Daisy. Not when we got Poppy, but Daisy. Can you believe it's been almost 2 years?
Can you believe that she turns... My nipples nearly.
Oh yeah, blur that.
She turns 2 in 3
I know,
months.
I know. You're growing up too, Poppy. You're growing up huge. You're bigger than Daisy, and you're like half her age. Also, how's it been a year since we got you?
Literally,
It was like yesterday.
It was literally like a year ago last week we got Poppy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Okay, so you guys might have seen last week we went to a studio to get something done, but we didn't tell you guys what we were doing. So we're gonna tell you exactly what it was that we went there for, that we were shooting for, and it's nothing to do with me. You guys know that already. It's all to do with Rosie.
There's been a lot going on.
Yeah.
And I'm really excited to tell you, but I want to give a little story first and explain everything.
Little rundown.
So let's tell them.
Okay, let's do it.
The last 3 years of my life have probably been the hardest times I've ever been through. Suffering from a skin condition that completely ruined my life, both physically and mentally, has taught me and opened my mind up to so many important life lessons. Since healing from my skin condition, I feel like I have so much to give from the life experiences I've been through and what it's taught me. I've learnt a completely different side of life that I never knew before, and I feel like it would be unfair to not share what I've learned and how to become the best version of you. Whether you're struggling to find confidence in your own skin, trying to adopt healthier habits, or simply looking for some uplifting girl talk, I want to be there to help you. I'm so excited for this new journey, so I want to introduce you to the Future Her podcast.
She's got a podcast!
Future Her
The Future Her podcast, not the Future Him, unfortunately, just the Future Her podcast.
She's even excited.
Are you excited for the podcast? Woo!
So yeah, I have officially been working on a podcast for the last 2 to 3 months.
But it's been in the works for like, I'd say a good year. You've been
Yeah.
thinking about doing it, and now like the time's finally come.
Yeah, so I've been working on it. I want to introduce you guys to the Future Her podcast. Obviously, everything's linked in the description about it. It's now live, so as you guys are watching this video, I launched it literally the same time as this video is coming out. So
Yeah.
it's now live for you to listen to. You can either listen to it on Apple Music, Spotify, any of the streaming platforms, or I also film myself doing it as well. So there's the video version of the podcast on the Future Her podcast YouTube channel. So if you prefer to watch a podcast,
Yeah.
it's there as well.
You've got YouTube, Spotify, Apple.
Everything.
It's going to be everywhere.
I'm just so excited to bring you guys a podcast that's just me speaking from the heart. I feel like I've been through so much the last few years, and I want to bring something to you guys that's just wellness based, body positivity, self-love, all like things girly to make you guys level up in life, help you out, and just so many different girly topics.
Yeah, because
And
we get so many, and we have got so many comments. I'd say for the past year in particular, so many comments have been, can Rosie start her own channel? And you did start your own channel for a
Yeah, I
while,
did.
but you didn't really like it. You were like, there's something more she wants to do, and she was trying to figure it out, and that's when the podcast came in. But you guys always ask her to like speak more. You want to hear her talk, just like away from Rosie and Harry. You want to hear her talk more about your personal life, like your struggles. I feel like you relate so much to like our followers and you guys. I feel like it's just such a cool thing.
Yeah, I'm just so excited to have a unique little thing that I'm going to be sat speaking to you guys like one-on-one in a lot more detail than I would on our personal channel or on our TikToks or anything like that. There's going to be new episodes every single Monday. Make sure you follow the Future Her podcast on Instagram. There's like a whole account, everything's linked below. I just want you guys to let me know certain things that you want me to talk about as well. Like I've got so much planned.
I've seen the first episode. I haven't seen the second one yet. First episode's so good, and I just like, even though like I'm your fiance, I look at it and I'm like, it's so nice to listen to, let alone like for someone that actually needs to like hear those things and learn and just be a better person.
Yeah.
It's gonna help you guys out so much. So I'm
so
really
glad
excited.
that you think that. I haven't actually even mentioned what the first episode is called, but it is out now, and it's called How to Learn to Love Yourself. It's an 8-step guide of basically just learning how to love yourself and be the best version of yourself.
And if you guys want to check out my podcast, Future Him, I'm gonna be talking all
No, you're gonna be on,
wellness
like,
based,
you're
and I'm
gonna be
also
on the
gonna be
podcast.
talking about how to be the best looking guy in the world. So if you want to learn tips about how to be the best looking guy in the world, I suggest you go and hit up my podcast.
No, but you're actually going to be on the Future Her podcast.
Oh, 100%.
There's going to be a lot of episodes we're going to do as well as a couple.
Yeah.
That's going to be stuff to do with relationships and just how to maintain a good, healthy, long-term relationship.
And it will show like a more raw side
Yeah.
of Rosie and Harry. The side that you guys haven't really seen. We're going to talk like really in depth about stuff. Like, I don't know, what we'll talk about.
We'll probably be on it once a month, I'd say.
I'd say once a month, and then it might progress into us starting our own podcast one day. Who knows? That's always been something we've spoken about, but it's so much to like, if we're going to do something, we want to go full into
into it. We don't want to do like half-hearted and upload one every month. We want to do it every single week. So I reckon we're going to do that one day. But this is like a little trial, and this is your own podcast.
This is my own thing, my little project, something that I've always dreamed of doing, and I'm so excited to start it.
So put down in the comments if you guys are excited for Rosie's new podcast, and I guess we'll see you in either another video
or on my podcast.
Yeah. Peace.
Give me paw if you're going to listen to Future Her podcast.
Oh,
Thank
she
you.
is. Daisy, are you going to listen?
Daisy.
Daisy's licking her bumhole.